So today we are going to discuss about a JavaScript executor. This is also an important concept. So using JavaScript executor, what we can do is like we can perform multiple operations like entering the like the, yeah, entering the text into the input field and also clicking and scroll. We will perform scroll operations as well and highlighting web elements. All these things will do using JavaScript executor. So JavaScript executor is also an interface. So let me set JavaScript executor interface methods. JavaScript executor interface. So let's hold on. Yeah, this is the official document. So let's click on this one. So there are two major methods we have. One is like JavaScript executor, nothing but execute script, and execute asynchronous script is nothing but these two methods generally we will use in the JavaScript executor. And inside this, what we can do is like we'll pass that particular thing. Okay, the particular what are the operations we need to pass, we'll do that thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's what I will do is like I want to enter a disabled. I want to enter a value into this disabled field. Okay. So let's see how we can enter the value into the disabled field. Okay. So, so let me copy this. Uh, yeah, let me copy this steps up to here. Let me paste here and let me take this URL. Okay. So after that, what we need to do is like earlier we discussed about to take screenshot. Same way, what we can do is like we will write JavaScript script executor. Same way we can do the downcasting. JavaScript executor JS equals to, we'll do the downcasting JavaScript script executor and we'll pass driver reference here, driver reference. So once we pass this thing, so what we need to do is like we need to import this thing. So there also we need to import this thing. And once we import this thing, then we'll use JS dot execute script. JS dot execute script. So inside this, what we need to do is that we need to set the properties. We need to set the properties. Before that, we need to get the web element for this input field. Okay. So or otherwise, first of all, what we can do is like we can perform a click operation on this, and again after that, we'll go for this. How we can enter the text to the disabled field like that. So let me perform a click operation. So let's take the H path for this element. So here what I will do is like input at the rate value equals to whatever the attribute like at the rate value in the sense like the attribute we are passing and equals value. So for creating a web element, what we can do is like here the before what we are doing is like we are creating a web element where web element I can create element, and here what I will do is like I will write driver dot find element by dot xpath. Inside this I'll pass that particular web element. So we got the web element as well. So I want to perform like click operation. Want to perform click operation. So for that what we will do is like argument of 0 dot click I will write, argument of 0 dot click I will write, and I will end with semicolon. And here, what I will do is like I will pass that particular element, So using this JavaScript executor, we can perform a click operation as well. So let's save and run this one. So navigate it to the application. Once it's navigated to the application, and then something is happened. Then what happened here? Let me go to the console one more time. It is showing like no such element exception. No such element exception. Why no such element exception? Because I think which is this the button which is present in the frame. The button which is present in the frame. Let's see how many frames we have. So we need to switch to that particular frame. So for that, what we can do, we have earlier we discussed about like frames topic, right? So let's see how many frames in the application we have. So 76 frames we have. So inside this 76 frame, we have the second frame. Okay, we have second frame. Okay, so let's switch that particular frame. So the 76 frame. Okay, so this is the second frame, whatever we are having, right? So here in this, I want to switch to this particular frame. Okay, so this is the ID and all, and this is the second frame, right? So let's do one thing. What I will do is like I will write a code to switch that particular frame. Driver dot switch to driver dot switch to frame of index 1. Okay, driver dot switch to frame of index of 1. So generally we'll take 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's try. Let's try and run this code. So it's navigated to the application. And here again, what it happened. And again here it is showing like no such element exception. Why no such element exception? Because we switched to the frame as well, right? Right click inspect. Let me write a proper XPath for this. So when I'm writing like this, it is not working. So this is the frame whatever we have. Frame ID. So inside this I will write iframe. So this is the only one iframe we have. Okay. So frame board is equal to, if you want to make a unique thing, so what you can do is like you can write this thing as well. Control A, Control C. And here instead of this, what I can do, driver dot find element private dot find element by dot xpath private dot find element by dot xpath. Within that I will pass this thing and let's try to run one more time. Here also it switched. Again, it is loading for until the page load. There is no error. It's okay. You mean that I'll click it. So it was clicked. Okay, so it is clicked. So like this we will perform click operation using JavaScript executor. So like this will perform. Let me run one more time. So let's wait for 1 minute. So it will wait for until the page loads. So it got clicked, right? It got clicked. So like this will perform click operations using JavaScript executor. So then now we'll check how to enter yeah, how to perform a send keys. Okay, how to perform like send keys in the disabled field. Okay, in the disabled field. Okay, so let's go. So I want to enter a text. I want to enter a text in the disabled field. Okay, this disabled field, whatever we are having. Okay. So generally we cannot enter manually, we cannot enter a value into this disabled field. Okay, this one in this field. So let's see how we can achieve that thing. Okay. So what we can do is like here before clicking. So here what I can do, I can copy this thing. And here I use JS dot execute script argument arguments of 0 dot arguments of 0 dot set set attribute dot value set attribute dot value can you say set attribute dot value. So I want to enter a value A, B, C like that. So within the double quotes, what I can do is like A, B, C, I can write. And also here I want to pass the disabled input field locator. Here I can do //input //input. I'll write at the rate symbol and within the single quotes I will pass. Okay. Copy. And here I want to create a web element. So web element is able input. Okay. So what I will do, driver dot find element by dot xbar, driver dot find element by dot xbar. Within the like quotes, I'll pass this thing. And again, what I will do is like I will write a disabled copy. And let's run this code. Let's see what it will happen. Okay, so what happened here? Here, what happened? The JavaScript executor can't set the properties, can't set the property value. So let's see if the element has let's check one more time. And here arguments dot set attribute dot value. Here what I will do is like I can write instead of this write dot set attribute set attribute in the double quotes I can give value and I can comma and at ABC. Let's try this thing. In big semicolon. Right click run as Java application. So let's see. So it is waiting for the element. Through one more exception that is like JavaScript error missing after a list argument let's write a document. Try this thing. Okay, it is throwing an error. So instead of this thing, what we can do is like there is another way. So let's try that thing. Document dot set attribute. Instead of set attribute, what I will do is like I will remove the yeah, I will remove this disabled thing. I remove this disabled. Still missing inputs. Then what I will do is like for this disabled input, I can perform sending. Okay. So here disabled input dot dot send. Let's try this one. Save one. Yeah, it got removed the disabled thing, and yeah, now you can able to see it got entered. Okay, it got entered and as well as it got clicked. So like this, it will perform the operation. So whenever we write, like whenever you want to remove the disabled and you want to enter any kind of text, so you need to use this arguments of zero dot remove disabled remove attribute. Inside that you need to write a disabled, and after that you can use this send keys. Okay, like this we will perform. And one more thing, I want to highlight the text, whatever I'm like, I want to highlight the element. Okay, I want to highlight this element, like with the first name element, I want to highlight with the help of JavaScript executor. Let's see how we can highlight this particular field. Okay, so let me do the right click. I did the right click. Okay, let me take this first name thing, double click, and go in there, slash input, delete ID, whatever value we have given that. Copy, and again, let's come here. And before this, I want to highlight. Okay, so what I will do, I will write like web element driver dot find element by dot xpath. Within the double quotes, I'll pass this thing. So I want to highlight this thing. So using this, I can write first name element, and using this JavaScript executor thing only, I can highlight that particular element. JavaScript executor JS. Okay, so here what I will do is like, right, arguments of 0 within the double quotes we need to pass arguments of 0, and after that what we need to do is like we need to write set attribute set attribute. Inside this set attribute, I want to give the style. Okay, I want to give the style. So further, within the single quotes, I'll write style, and here within the single quotes, I'll write border. Border I can give 5 pixels and give solid, and also what I can do is like I can give the color. I can give the color as well. So once I have given this thing, I'll end with yeah, braces. After that I will give single quote. So here what I want to do is like I want to give that particular web element, whichever element I want to highlight, I'll use that thing, copy this thing and I'll paste it. Okay. Save, save, and let's run this. So it is not highlighted. Let's see why it is not highlighted. What is the reason? Here what we did is like JavaScript executor JS and also arguments of 0 we have given, set attribute style and border. Okay, let me give the border since I have not given a border. Let me run one more time. Let's see. Yeah, now you can able to see it got selected and as well as like it got highlighted, and after that in the next field it got entered. Are you guys is it clear, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like this we will highlight with the help of JavaScript executor. So generally what we are doing is like we are setting the attribute and we are passing style border colon 5 pixels, and we are passing solid and red. Okay, so it depends upon whatever color you choose. Okay, so like this we need to highlight. And one more thing I want to show you, we're using JavaScript executor. So let me make here to comment to uh, elements, highlighting elements, and this one is used to perform. What is it? Yeah, this one. I copy this thing, and here both what we can do is like entering value value in disabled field, disabled field, and and highlighting, not highlighting, clicking on button, submit button, I can say, clicking on submit button. Okay. What we have seen so far, like highlighting web element and as well as like entering value into the disabled field, and clicking on submit button, clicking on submit button. Okay. And one more thing we can do, we can perform scroll operation using JavaScript executor, using JavaScript executor. For this, I want to take another application. Let me comment this thing. And here I can write the driver dot find element by dot sorry, driver dot not driver dot find element, driver dot get, the driver dot get. So inside this, what I want to do is like I want to pass the URL. So let's go to the browser. So here, what I will do is like I will put the application. Is a, I don't know why is this. Let's wait. Okay. Let me close all these things due to a setting maybe issue. So, or otherwise, like whenever you guys are facing this issue, like whenever we are opened multiple windows at that time, so what you need to do is like you need to go task manager. in so whenever you are facing this issue, like your system is slow, like we cannot open all these things. So at that time, what you need to do is like you need to go task manager and you need to kill all the Chrome driver thing. Okay. So you need to open task manager. And it's slow. So here, what I can do is like I can write Amazon and I can copy this URL. So once I will copy this URL, I'll paste it here. And now what I want to do is like I want to scroll down. Okay, I want to perform scroll down operation. So using JavaScript executor, what I can do is like I can write JS dot execute script. So inside this execute script, what I want to do is like I want to write yeah JS dot execute script. What I want to do is like I want to write just Windows dot within the double quotes. What I want to do is like Windows dot scroll scroll by scroll by. Okay, just you want to write like scroll by. So inside this, whatever pixel you want to scroll up to, so you need to give like that. So I want to scroll up to 300. So I'm giving you 300. And again, I don't want to give any kind of argument. Just I'm saying saving this thing and let's run this thing. What it will happen is. Thing is happen. So it is showing Amazon. Okay, not Amazon. We'll go for another application. Click let's take this Flipkart. Okay, let's copy this URL. Instead of this Amazon.com URL, what I'm doing is like I'm changing that thing. Save. Okay, Java. The application is launched. Let's see whether it will scroll or not. You can able to see it got scrolled. Okay. So let me increase the pixel. So instead of 300, what I will do is like I can give 900. I give right click, run as Java application. it will wait until the application load. Yeah, I'll close this thing. You can able to see this one got scrolled. This one got scrolled because earlier it was there, and after that I changed the 300 came here, and whenever I changed it to 900 came here. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me run by increasing the pixel. So what I can do is like I can give 1200 pixel. Let me run this one more time. So here, uh, like I'm using this thing. Now you can able to see it came here. It came here. Okay, whenever I have given 1200. Okay, so like this we will perform scroll operation using JavaScript executor. Okay, using JavaScript executor. Okay, so is there any doubts regarding this? Is there any doubts regarding this JavaScript executor?
No, sir.
Okay. So other than this, like in the earlier sessions also we discussed, is there any doubts in the earlier sessions also, like find by, find element, and like the find web element methods, and also like WebDriver methods. Is there any doubts? Okay. So okay, let me stop the recording.